here. Welcome to this media or press launch. Certainly it's my pleasure and privilege to have you here this afternoon. Just to introduce our panel at the head table. To my far right, we have our marketing director and human resource manager, Ms. Janelia Seraphim. To my immediate right, we have Ms. Lorna Geese, who is our marketing assistant. And to my left, we have Mr. Lester Guy, who is the coordinator of the HIV and AIDS unit. Of course, my name is Errol Thomas, and I'm the marketing manager here at Adams Health Services. Welcome, one, welcome all. Thanks again for being here, taking your precious time to be with us this afternoon. Let me just say, it gives me great pleasure to invite you to Adams Pharmacy and, of course, Men's Health Awareness Month campaign, which is what we are launching here today. And, of course, we are doing it in collaboration with the HIV and AIDS unit. From the 1st to the 31st of July, next month, we have prepared a series of programs and activities that will lend itself into the awareness campaign. And as a result of that, I think I gave you all some brief information regarding that. So we hope that this will stimulate the men to take care or better care of their health. Health awareness for men is something that all men need to be concerned of. And I think all women should be concerned about their men's health as well. Okay? So we look forward to you, the media, assisting us in spreading the information regarding the awareness of men's health in this Men's Health Month campaign. With that, I want to thank you for coming. And at the same time, I want to introduce our Marketing Director and Human Resource Manager, Ms. Janelia Seraphim, just to say a few brief words.
Good afternoon to the general public, and I trust that everyone is having a wonderful afternoon. Adams Healthcare, as you know, has become a household name in Dominica, and we have started putting out a series of events for the general public. And this month, as Mr. Errol, for next month, as Mr. Errol solely mentioned, will be focused specifically on health awareness. It's not just a month for men, but it's also a month for women's health awareness as well. We will be designating it into weeks. So for the first week, we will be partnering with the AIDS unit to do a series of events here at the building. So on the 6th of July, there will be a panel discussion with the AIDS unit, and that is something that everyone should look forward to. It is going to be a very rigorous and interesting conversation. On the 8th of July, we are also collaborating with the AIDS unit to provide a discount on HIV, and basically not just HIV, but all STI testing here at Adams Medical Laboratory. So persons are invited, persons are encouraged to think about their health, protect themselves, protect their loved ones, protect your family, and get yourself tested. So Adams Healthcare has sought to provide discounts, and that information, whatever the percentage of the discount will be put out to the public in the coming weeks. So HIV STI testing will be done right here at Adams Medical Laboratory for the general public, so everyone is advised to take advantage of that. Now for the week of the 11th to the 16th, on the 13th there is set to be an infomercial on the radio. Which station we will be doing it with? Well, not just one station, but we are set to do it with all stations. Yes. So we will be doing a series of infomercials with the various radio stations. We will also be doing, on the 16th of July, a health talk by Dr. Ferreira himself, as well as Dr. McIntyre. And Dr. Ferreira's voice is one that everyone wants to hear. I mean, whenever he opens his mouth to speak, it's always something of interest, something to add value. So, and I know everyone wants to hear him speak, especially about those type of topics. So everyone is welcome to tune in to that health talk. And between him and Dr. McIntyre, I'm sure it is going to be something that the general public will not forget. For the entire week, there would be a discount on select pharmacy items that are targeted to the topic of discussion for that week. So from the 11th to the 16th, Adams Pharmacy will be putting out major discounts to the general public, so persons are always welcome to stop on by. And for those persons who do not know our location, we are located on Great Marlborough Street. Everyone knows Dr. Ferreira's office, and for those who do not know, it's directly across the road from NDFD, or it's in the same building as Digicel. For the week of the 18th to the 23rd, on the 20th, there would be a radio infomercial. More information on that would be provided as time goes by. For the 22nd of July, we are offering free pressure and sugar checks right here at the building. So the public is advised that we will be offering free pressure and sugar checks at Adams Medical Laboratory. So everyone is welcome to stop by, think about your health, know your status, get yourself checked. Now for the entire week as well, there would be discounts on selected items at the pharmacy. So from the 11th to the 23rd, there would be discounts at Adams Pharmacy. From the 25th to the 30th, for that week, that would be a fairly short week because it's just 4 days. So we would be hosting a series of infomercials on the various radio stations. So we have an entire month set and designated to persons' health. I encourage the general public to take advantage of whatever it is that we have to offer. Know your status, get yourself tested, get yourself checked. It will not be just for STIs or STDs. We are offering it on women's reproductive health. And I think for the talk that Dr. Ferreira and Dr. McIntyre are set to give, it is going to be on women's reproductive health. So that is definitely something persons would not want to miss. Now, I want to just thank the various media outlets for showing up here today. I would just let Ms. Geist provide the public with all of the stations that are here at this time.
Okay. Good afternoon to all our viewers and media houses present. We have with us today Emonews. Welcome, thank you for being here. We have with us Q95 as well as the Chronicle is present, and Kyrie FM is here. So thank you for showing up and being present.
Now we would just like to open the floor to any questions that the media houses would have at this time.
Some people would be skeptical about coming and get tested. So what would you say to encourage them to come?
Here at Adams Healthcare, everything is 100% confidential. And that is something that has been our reputation for quite some time. I don't think anyone can say that any of their personal, their confidential medical information has been leaked out to anybody in the public here at Adams Healthcare. So what we are advising the public is that we are 100% confidential and everything is done in-house. So we are efficient and we are confidential. You don't have to worry about when you come to get tested or when you come to know your status, your information would be Ms. Geese. I tell Ms. Geese, boy, no. Everything here at Adams Healthcare is 100% confidential. From the time that you enter the building, your first interaction with the security guard, up until you get to the pharmacy, to the clinic, to the lab, everything is 100% confidential. And I can say that
unequivocally. We can say that boldly.
Everything is 100% confidential.
100% confidential.
Any other questions?
We don't divulge to the public any personal information.
Why focus on HIV and AIDS as it pertains to you are looking at men's health, right? So why HIV and AIDS?
Well, not just HIV and AIDS. As I said, persons can come to get a series of panel tests done. At Adams Medical Laboratory, we don't solely offer HIV and AIDS testing. You can come in to get tested for gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia, anything that you can think of, any test that you can think of, it is done here in-house. For this month, we are focusing on men's health. So persons that want to, we are also offering as well pressure and sugar checks. So we designated it based on week. So for that week, it's going to be HIV, STI, and STD week. So which is why I mentioned STI or HIV testing. So you can come in, you can do your STI or your STD test. It's not just HIV. We offer any testing, any test that you can think of. And I might as well stress on, we do offer the Gardasil 9. So HPV vaccine, we also offer that as well. So persons can come in and know their status where HPV is concerned as well. And it's not just for men, as I mentioned. Women can also come in to know their status as well. It is, the month is geared on men's health, but we are offering and we are opening the floor to women coming to know their status and getting more information, educating themselves on their health.
Okay, for men in particular, they seem to have a stigma towards getting tested.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to men to encourage them to come?
That is something that I don't understand, why men are afraid to come to the
I don't
doctor.
know either.
I don't know if they feel intimidated by coming to a man to get tested. There are also female doctors in Dominica as well. But there is no shame in knowing your status. There's no shame in getting yourself checked up. At the end of the day, you have to consider your family. You have to consider the longevity of your life. You have to consider there are quite a number of factors that you have to take into consideration if you want to live a long and happy life. And that is part of our slogan. We offer a happier, healthier, longer life for everyone. So for the men that are afraid of coming into the doctor, even just knowing your status, there's nothing to be ashamed of. At the end of the day, you have to think about whether you want a happy, long and healthy life or whether you want it cut short out of fear.
And let me just
add to what Mr. Harpin is saying, as you listen to men's health. I don't think we should say that men are afraid. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that women interface with the healthcare system for the men, so they get more comfortable with it. Because again, because of women physiological structure, they are forced to have a discussion with a healthcare provider. Right? And they come across to the menses, the discussion is already had. In addition to that, women will get pregnant, so they're forced again to interface with the healthcare system. So they get more comfortable with the healthcare system. So I don't think we should use the word afraid in terms of semantics. I think men are a little more reluctant because men are supposed, culturally, you get this general thing that men are supposed to be strong. So you get a pain, a headache, or anything and you feel like it will pass. Women are more inclined to take care of their health. And that's why the quality of life for men and women is sometimes different. Or even sometimes when women live longer than men, because before a woman feels uncomfortable with anything as well as her health, she will interface with the health system. But again, I want to take the opportunity again to commend Adam's Lab for making such an initiative. We are on the heels of Father's Day just passed. I think all of us would understand why we appreciate our fathers. So that would mean that now you have an opportunity to confront them, to engage them as to why seeing them the next year is important for you on Father's Day if something shows up. Yeah? Again, we have to also again that prostate cancer is something that's quite prevalent right now across the Caribbean region, especially men. So we are encouraging them to come have themselves checked at any given level. Again, you find men only get to the healthcare system when something is totally out of control. Right now, it's actually been preventative care, where you get them to come in, so if there's anything showing up, it can be treated. So I really want to commend Adams for the initiative. I'm glad that they have invited us, representing the Ministry of Health, albeit at that level, and we will definitely enjoy and hope that persons who are coming through our system will also be made aware of what's going on here, so they can at least have themselves checked.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you very much for that. I was about to add, oh, Mr. Guy covered it all, but just to say that if the man is the head of the home, he is expected to take the lead in leading his family to health security and health safety. Hence the emphasis on men, especially 2 days ago we just had the celebration of Father's Day. I think we want to call out the men in that respect to check themselves or to be cognizant of what's happening in their inner system as a result of that. Okay? Again, let me thank you on behalf of my team and my colleagues here. Thank you for coming. Thanks for your patience. We know we had a late start, but of course I think it's worth the effort. And again, I want to encourage you to help us to spread the word on men's health. Thanks again. Thank you.
Thank you once again to our Emonews viewers for tuning in. We are at Emonews. We do hope that our viewers continue to enjoy their day and have a blessed week. Please ensure that you check out Adams Healthcare with regards to getting tested for the different STI and other diseases, as well as diabetes, hypertension, etc.
I really appreciate your time.